okay, this was a pretty unique week when it came to Total Divas. Again, very little when it came to the actual in-ring, and a lot more dealing with some of the after effects. So your main storylines were Vinny wants to marry Ariana. She's not a favorite. Finally decides to tell him while they're ring shopping. So, the interpersonal relationship, not really super tied to the business, but interesting things to see from that aspect. Ava Marie and her posing for Maxim, which came out at SummerSlam, which was one of the reasons she did get put into a match at the access, which would be the fan experience portion, and now actually having an actual in-ring match in front of an actual larger crowd. That story, of course, ties almost directly in with what happened with Nikki. Nikki Bella, of course, takes a bump off the apron, lands awkwardly, gets a stress fracture in her shin. That was why we didn't see the Bellas for a while all of a sudden. You'd almost think that when a diva gets injured, they would actually make a mention on air. And they even showed her back like, well, on crutches, it's really not a diva. To be honest, had they addressed it directly, like a week or so later, had her been on crutches, that actually could have made a pretty interesting match, probably between Brie and Caitlyn. They actually probably could have done a little something with that and actually had actual workable storyline from it, which they ended up not doing. And so they ended up getting involved in a match with Natalya and Maria Menounos, which they could be a part of, but Ava Marie, fresh off the Maxim cover, which was released in August, got to the SummerSlam match. So, in a roundabout way, it actually kind of dealt with wrestling somewhat. And then JoJo and her singing. Ironically, she says she's not professionally trained, but a very good singer. And then they show the first time she pairs up with the other Funkadactyls to sing the theme song for Tons of Funk. It was horrible. I do know that she was on other main events where they showed her either singing afterwards when the kids were out in the ring. And she actually did, I believe, she did sing for SummerSlam. So it does seem that when it comes to the newbies, they're both using skills that are, since you're bringing to the table, one actually is a very accomplished singer, and will use that. Ironically, when Ava Marie was talking about, well, do you want to be a singer or a wrestler? She probably forgot that there have been a couple people who have actually used singing as the launching point for more of their wrestling career. And lots of people know who Lillian Garcia is, who, of course, pretty much sang the national anthem a lot. There also was Jillian Hall, who didn't know how to sing, but they didn't stop her from singing. At the same time, Joji, if wanted to go heel, she could probably actually become like the backup vocalist for 3MB. There's a lot of ways you can go from that entertaining aspect where Ava Marie is just, since she is with the combination of Latino and Italian with bright red hair. So one person, a lot younger, doesn't have that great in-ring skill, but has another marketable talent. The other one has no in-ring skill, and has a slightly different marketable talent. All not a bad episode. It does feel weird that when it's just showing those women, they talk about how cutthroat it is to be a woman in the WWE. Now, anyone that gains noticeable advantage is automatically seen as a threat to any of the hierarchy that currently exists.